me, Jules here again. This is my movie review of the new Friday the 13th movie. Just came on DVD today, June 16th. So if you guys don't know about that, go and get it before the stores are empty, because this is a hell of a good movie, and I gotta do my review and tell the difference between the old one, Friday the 13th, and the new one. This one is really similar to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, of the camera angles and stuff like that. It's because it says right there. It says right there, from the producers of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Really similar. The same producers made the movie, so they did a hell of a good job. The two Jasons are really different. They're really, really different. In the old Jason movies, there's 11 of them. Well, Jason X doesn't count. Like, come on. You watch Jason X and you look at the other one, it's like, where the hell did that one come from? You know what I mean? I know, because I have the movie somewhere. But, he's slow, he's a zombie, you know, he's slow, and, you know, he's appearing places all over the place that you don't expect it, and, you know, he's just wants to kill you. But in this one, he's smart, he's more human, he's fast, he just wants everybody out of his campsite, he just wants to kill everybody, and he's like, he has tunnels under the ground, and he keeps the girl as a prisoner because I think he thinks that she looks like his mom, so that's why. And at the end of this movie, Mrs. Voorhees, her head gets chopped off, and after Jason starts killing Part 2, Friday the 13th Part 2, which I have over there. Part 3, he finds the mask in the barn. Yeah, but Friday the 13th 1, 2, and 3 is all in this movie. In the way beginning, where they're just showing like who's, you know, the little words there. The mother gets her head chopped off, almost in the beginning, like after the beginning, sort of. Jason finds his mask. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3 is all in this movie. It's really quick. They did a really good job of that, planning that out. But he did have the sack on his head in this one, just like he did in Part 2 and Part 3, until he found the mask. So yeah, he dies similar in the Friday the 13th Part 6. Jason Lives. He dies really similar because in Part 6, in the old one, he gets a chain around his neck and he gets pulled down, and the boat blade, like from the motor, like cuts him up and snaps his neck. In this one, he gets his chain around his neck. Don't want to tell you some more info, but like he gets pulled down to that trimmer and his head gets cracked. And of course, comes back out alive. He comes back alive and like killing them all. What else can I say? There's tunnels underground, and yeah. So this movie's really good, and it was kind of weird because everybody else around him lives around him, like the old man in the tow truck. It looked like he knew Jason, and the old lady said, "Just leave him alone. He wants his privacy." Like everybody knows that he's going around killing people. You know, he doesn't want people going. But this is a really different movie. Like, there's no kids. They're not watching. The camper's not watching over kids. They're going to this abandoned place. Well, in the beginning of the movie, they go camp to look for some weed. But 6 weeks later, there's this guy's looking for his sister, and yeah, so. And there's this other group of people that go camp to this guy, which his dad's riff. So they go camping there. Everybody dies, and don't want to tell too much info. But I'm telling you, this movie's good. That's the only info I'm telling you. The little stuff I told you, the difference. But the producer from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre made it. If you don't believe me, and if you know the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies, I think it's the one in 2003 or 2006. This one. If you watch this one, okay, this Texas Chainsaw Massacre, then you go watch this guy, it's similar. Like, there's traps. Jason lays out traps and shit, where a bear trap, and the cop sets it up there, and also in this movie. And then you go watch this movie, and there's the same trap. Jason set it out. You know, it's similar. It's really similar, but it's in their own style. You know, but the camp in this movie, the house, okay, is like filthy. There's like shit all over places, like dolls and stuff. You watch this movie, similar. There's dolls, garbage all over the place. It's like, wow, it's really similar. You know what I mean? These two movies are really similar. because they're made from the same producer. That's all I gotta say so far. So I think that's my review. That's my review of the new Jason movie. Thanks a lot. Go buy it. I'm telling you, you're not wasting your money. If you don't like Jason at all, don't bother watching. And if you like the old ones, that's fine. And if you hate this one, thanks for watching.